down. Good morning. Feels like forever. Good morning. And we're going to add on some heel raises. We'll get started with breathing in through your nose and pulling the band down to your chest area. Your arms are going wide and your heels are going up. And breathe and press. So if you're feeling like you're warming up, you might grab more band. And let's do 6 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, beautiful, beautiful, 2, hello, and then 1. And then let that handle or let that band down. Let your hands go in the handle. Step on the middle. And you can start off with the biceps. What you'll do is check that each band feels the same, each distance. That's it, each side tension. 3. Now if you feel warmed up and you want to add on, you can have both feet in, but if you need to stick with 1, go for it. 2, 3, 4, 5, and separate the hands a little bit. 6, 7, 8, the shoulders are down the back. Let's take 5 more here. You're tall. Good, these are the carrying muscles. Take 2 more. 1 more, and then we're gonna step off. Now before we add on, interlace the fingers and just open up the shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Now take the band behind your upper back. I'm gonna grab more band. And then we're gonna push forward. So let's go forward. Good. And exhale. Good. And forward. Grab a Dynaband. Yep, there you go, Jean. There it is. Good. Forward. Glad to see people coming in. Good morning, everybody. Push forward. And exhale. Let's add on the calves again. So if you missed them on the first time, that's okay, because we're going to do them here. Or you can have more calf raises. Good. So it's good for balance, good for blood flow. Shoulders are down. Now see if you can add on. We're going to go out a little bit. 8 times. 7. Go high. There's a momentary balance. 5. You got it. 4. Lengthen the elbows. 3. 2. And 1. Really good. Now we're going to go down to the floor with a heavier band. So I'm going to encourage you to go down to the floor without using your hands. And then also grab a sip and wrap the band around, the heavy band around your heel. Cross the band and walk your hands more forward. Pull your elbows past your rib cage. Exhale. All right, this is for the back. 4, 5, good. 6, so you're rowing. 7, your hands are gripping. 8, 9, 10. Take 10 more, and if you want to add for these last 10, a little palm up position. So when you row, you can flip your palm up. It's called supination. And take 5 more. 5, 4, good. 3, 2, and 1. All right, now just for a moment, massage your hands. So interlace your fingers and circle the wrist about 5 times one way, and then circle them the other way. This is for your hands. Push your palms together in a prayer pose, and then lower, lower, lower till the hand starts to separate. So you're gonna feel like your spine's up, your palms are going down, and you have this stretch on your hands and fingers. All right, we're going to shake it out, and then take your band close to your feet. Sit up tall, pull your right elbow, and then rotate. You're gonna pull your left elbow. You're gonna rotate. The thoracic spine is adding flexibility. We're doing flexibility and strength. And keep the jaw parallel to the floor. You can also add the flipping of the palm. So in other words, the palm faces the sky as you pull that arm, as you rotate. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then let that go. You're going to take that out, grab a stick if you'd like, and grab a medium band. So if you have a medium, place it around your feet, and then beside you, your hands are low. You're going to pull beside your hips wide enough that you don't hit your fingers on the floor. Good, you're tall. Try to pull past your torso, past your hips, and you notice your shoulders. You keep them down the back so they don't poke forward when you're doing this. You're going to stay tall. Atta girl. Resist the return. So we'll slow down the return a little bit. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Good. 5, you're very tall. Your head's in alignment. 4, 3, 2, woo, and 1. Nice. Now give your shoulders a little circle, a little movement. This is good for synovial fluid, the lotion of your joints. Cross your rope like an X. Put your elbows very close to your rib cage and open up your forearms to the side. Now your band is low on the heel arch, or on the arch, and you're opening up your forearms. Good. And work that last inch. Open, open, open. Good. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe in fully. And take 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Release that. You're now in a normal parallel band position. Open up your arms and make a rounded T that's a little lower than shoulder height. Squeeze, and if you need a modification, you can always go lower. Good. Or you can always take a lighter band. Out. Good. Back of your shoulder should feel like it's contracting. On. And up in the spine. 8, 7. Should be feeling tired back there. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now release the band. I'm going to also have us just take any leg position you want. Arms open, add a rotation, stretch to one side. 10. And then open up your arms and stretch to one side. Gently come back. Now we're going to add on a forearm plank. So in the middle, we'll do our abdominals. So let your elbows come down, energize your legs, and hold 20, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now let the hips down. Take your hands beside your pelvis and lift up your back and lower a little bit, but not all the way down. Lift up and lower. This is a back strengthener. 3 for posture, 4 and for back care, 5 to build bone density, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, a child's pose. So push your hips back. You did great. Inhale. And then we're going to come up to standing, ideally without using your hands. Have a Dynaband handy. Oh, let's grab a sip while we're here. And you're going to do a deltoid raise. You're going to go out to the side like a letter T. to standing on your band. Go out to the side like the letter T. 2. Now our body is tall. 3. A little bit of tone here. 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. 8. The shoulders should feel like it's working. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Good. 18. Body is upright. 19. All right, let's take that other foot. And you're going out to the side with your arm, but also it's slightly ahead of your plane of your body. It's in the scapular plane, so you can see your hand. It's not going behind you. 4. Good. We'll do a slow down on the way down. Good. And if it's too hard, just give yourself a little bit more length in that band. Good. And breathe through the nose. Practicing good posture and full breath while we're here. Positive thoughts towards the body and mind. Good. We'll slow it down a little bit. 13 on the return. 14 on the return. Good. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. I like it. And 20. Nice job. We're going to take it to the front. So probably the same Dynaband. Your heel is on. You're going to go forward. If for some reason it's too heavy, go to a little bit lighter band or give yourself more distance between the heel and the hand for that Dynaband. You're going up to about shoulder height. Your wrist is neutral. 6, it's in line with your forearm. 7, so I can feel me a little less. 8, so I just scooted over a little bit. 9, good. 10, everybody looks good. Nobody looks like they're leaning back. 11, or rotating away. 12, you want that body still square. 13, good. Neck is long. Good. I like that return with control. Up, return with control. 16, this shoulder should feel it. 17, 18, good. 19, we've got one more. 20, and then take that other heel. You're going to step on that band. Go forward. And 1, good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, good. I like how you're square. 10, let's do 10 more, and you'd like to feel like they're fatigued at the final repetitions. Good. 3, and slowing it down on the way down will help. 4, slow it down. 5, it's 15, 16, 17, 18, good. 19, and then 20. Release your foot, take your band like a letter Y. You're going to go up and back. This is a stretch. Up and forward, up and back. Good. And this is a breath. You can breathe in as you're lifting your arms. The arms overhead helps you get a fuller breath. Breath is energy. Good. Now we're going to find a place that feels like a stretch for you. Usually a Y is one of those. Now keep your wrists straight. In other words, don't let them get yanked behind you. Go a little lower, so let's say 1 inch or 2. Heart lifts. Make sure your shoulders stay, Michelle, and then lower. Good. Shall we try one more angle? It's so good. Hold. You can also simulate this when you walk through a doorway. You can catch your hands on the door frame. And then, now just a little blood flow here. Good job. Let's take let's take a sip and then grab a hand weight that lets you do bicep curls. And you're going to do probably 5 to 10 pounds. You're going to add a bend of your elbows. And if you don't have hand weights, you can always use something from the pantry, or you can use the Dynabands and do a second set with the Dynabands. Good, 5. Check the wrist that works for you, because it might be better for you to do a hammer curl versus supinated. Good. When you're putting your hand down, make sure right here, you're not going into hyperextension. Good. 11, neck is soft, you can even check it. 12, it's a good chance to breathe fully. 13, that a girl, Karen, you just change weights if you need to. It's good to have a few different weights for that reason. Check your knees, they're long but soft. Good. Good, keep your body tall. It will not lean forward when you're doing it, it'll stay tall. 19. And good, and then you're gonna lower those down with mindfulness to your back. So I'm gonna use my quads, lower that down, and then see if you can take a cow face pose, one hand back, one hand up. See if you can take a tree pose at the same time. If that doesn't work, just put your hands together at the interlaced position. So we're doing a little one-legged balance as well. Breathe in. This is helpful to prevent falls. Good, great. Try the other side, whatever you're doing. So you could put your foot up, and then you might do a interlaced finger position, or you might put your hands together and just focus on the tree pose part. Good. Now that full breath. Good. You can look at something that's parallel to the floor or eyes ahead of you, a soft point on the wall, that'll help often. Your gaze point helps. And then lower that foot. That was good. Let's do a little release of tension. This is knocking on the door of life. It's also calming on the nervous system. 5. Release all tension. So you start fresh with homeostasis when we add this next one. Let's add a lateral raise. So it's going to be a little lighter weight than that bicep most likely. It'll probably be between 3 and 8. Go out like a T, and just like the Dynaband, your hands are slightly ahead of your body plane. Maybe just, you can see the hands, you can see the dumbbell. Good. And I'm going to try to slow it on the way down a little bit. Gravity tends to want to take over. The wrist looks good. I see your wrists are neutral. The knees are long and they're soft. And in general, unless you've got something going on, the arms are going up the same height. But if you have something going on with one arm, then you want to modify. Good. You can check your neck. And last 5. 5. 4. 3. Nice job. We're going to lower down, and you can try to do this without using your hands. We're going to be doing a chest press, so when you're on your back, you're going to be pushing up a weight that allows your shoulders to still feel safe, and I'll cue you in some ways. So it's going to be a heavier weight, say 5 to 12. Head back. Now, you're going to exhale and push your hand weights up. You might even touch the ends together. Lower the elbows, and your arms are going to be about 45 degrees, your humerus, or you could even put the elbows right beside your rib cage and go straight up. So it depends on your shoulders, how you're feeling. Nothing should hurt your shoulder here. Good. Exhale. Good. I'm going to look at you. Yes. Up and down. So your humerus, your upper arm bone might be about 45 degrees away from the ribs, or you might have them right next to the ribs. You want to see what is the best for your shoulder. And head back. You'll feel like your exhale helps you push the weights up. You'll feel like your exhale gently pulls your abdominals in, corsets them in. You're controlled on the way down, and you're controlled on the way up. We're going to take 5 more. It's okay if you need to change weights or rest a few reps. 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to let those go out of my way. Take a full body stretch. Reach through your fingers, reach through your toes. Breathe in. And then exhale to use your abs to come up. And then if you can, so I try not to use my hands, you can come up, take a sip. We're going to stand up without using our hands. And we're going to take a standing row. So I'm just going to make sure one of my weights is out of the way. So you'll take a heavier weight, 5 to 12 or 15. Your left foot can be forward and your left hand can be on that thigh. Notice my back is like a long slant, not a rounded tortoiseshell. And then you've got a kickstand for a leg. Yep, it's energetic. 5, now I'm going to turn to you. Yeah. 6, good. Notice how you're not twisting your body. 7, good. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, good. I like that long back. 13, the head's in line with the spine. 14, 15, good. 16, 17, and your elbow can go higher if you want, Jean. 18, 19. Now we're going to stand up as we switch, so the body has a positional change. Then switch hands. Now we go from vertical to that gentle slant. My right hand's on my left thigh. That's like a little helpful cue to keep your back from rounding. Yeah. 4, good. 5, I'm going to turn to see you. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and the breath. 12, breathe in through your nose. 13, 14, elbow high, good. 15, 16, 17, you have energy through your spine. 18, so it doesn't get fatigued and rounded. 19, and then 20. Now we're going to let that weight down and take a half moon stretch. So your right foot can cross, your right arm can go up, and you're going to go rotation. If you have a shoulder issue you're dealing with, you might keep your arm lower instead of this. Otherwise, try to breathe into that rib cage. 1 long breathing. Inhale. And then you're going to go to the other side. So cross the ankle if you can. If you can't, just leave your feet underneath the respective hip. Add this rotation. And does one side feel tighter to you? One side feel different? You can always spend more time on that tighter side. 5. Breathe in. This is a great stretch for posture. You can do it anytime during the day. And then let's take arms forward. So it's going to look like this. You'll have smaller weights, so probably 3 to 6. And at first, I'm going to offer the double, the bilateral. So yeah, you read my mind, Karen. I was thinking, should I offer a sip? Grab a sip if you need it. 3, 4, 5, 6. Now that full breath. Not many times during the day when we really think about our breath. So this is a good chance. See if you can breathe in your nose and breathe out your nose. It helps with immunity, among other things. It filters and cleans the air. Now send the breath through your nose to your diaphragm, lower torso, rib cage, and apex. So it's filling up your lungs, as opposed to short, shallow breathing. And the body will interpret that as peaceful and calm as well. Your breath can dictate your mood or your energy. Long, full breath. All right, let's take 4 more here. 4, about shoulder height, or lower if you need to. 3, good. 2, and 1. Nice job. Let that go. And this is twofold. You're going to take all 10 toes the same forward. Right foot in front of the left, arms out. So there's your balance. And then add a rotation. I have to get away from the wall. And then see if you can add a rotation in that tightrope position. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then face forward. You may have had this in a neurology test at the doctor's office. Left foot forward, right foot back for balance. Arms open, open the other way. Whoa! So you can see one side maybe harder. Do your best to anchor through the 4 corners of your feet. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then face forward. Nice, so just notice how that felt. We're gonna do a plank and a back exercise. So come on down to your elbows. You're gonna push your legs back. Hold here, we've got our core plank muscles for 20, 2. If you would like one more cue, add the isometric component where you act like your forearms are going to your toes and your toes are going to your forearms. It's like you're trying to pull the mat together. That'll invite your abs more on board. Hold 10 more. 5 more. 2 more. And then rest. Now we're going to take our hands beside our hips, lift up. I would like to offer a harder variation though. If you would like it harder, take your arms like a Y and everything lifts up. Hold 10, 2, just your belly's on the floor or your pelvis and belly. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. Push back, breathe, child's pose. Good job. Come up to standing without using your hands and take 3 breaths up. That a girl, that's it. If you have to use your hands, just count, it'll get better. Now how many times you have to touch, it'll get better. Ooh, and then up. And now for a tall, grateful posture, because the posture will beget your mood. So your feet are 4 corners, your knees are long but soft. Pelvis is neither spilling forward nor backward. It's parallel. Ribs are over the pelvis. Shoulders are down the back. Hands are at the heart. It's hard to be mad when your hands are together, so it's a calming union pose. Crown is lifted. And we'll take a moment to give an air of appreciation, energy for our mind, body, spirit, and keep that energy of appreciation throughout our day. Thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful day.